Sir Optimus International of Chennai Downtown has been supporting a scholarship project in the field of education for 2 girl children from the grassroots villages in Kuvatur, which is about 1 hour's drive from central Chennai. And through this project over the last 5 years, these girls who are from below poverty line families have benefited tremendously and have grown in confidence and strength, and have also seen a lot of exposure because they also come to Chennai for education melas and science melas, and their ability to understand, retain topics such as science, difficult topics in science and mathematics has improved drastically. And now they are at the stage where they are completing their 12th standard, and they are now in a better position to choose what they would like to do.
One such project is where we have trained children in a corporation school. One of our members, who is a qualified science teacher, showed them how to use their lab equipment and helped the teachers with suggestions on how to design the curriculum so that they could give practical inputs to their students, because we were horrified that they had state-of-the-art equipment in their science lab which was locked away because nobody knew how to use it. Another project, which is a pet project of our club, and we are very enthusiastic about it, which is also indirectly leading to empowerment, is the food we give to 2 corporation school children in Chennai, where these children stay back for extra classes for their 10th class board exams. Since they come from very poor homes, they leave their homes at 7 in the morning, and after school finishes at 3 p.m, they stay back for extra classes and go home at 7 p.m. So we were very moved by the plight of these children and started giving them a very sumptuous snack at 3:30 every day for practically 2.5 months, when they stayed back for extra classes for their board exams. And last year, the principal of one of the schools received an award from the state government. He called us up and told us that to a large part he owes that award to us, because the children stayed back for the extra classes, more attracted by the food they were going to get, and all of them passed in their 10th exams, which was a first of its kind.
We have undertaken an educational project which we call as Hold My Hand. And in that Hold My Hand project, it is basically with children of the corporation schools, the girl child from the corporation schools. They are the first generation learners. And the first thing that we have done is we have spoken to their parents, helping them to understand how, if we educate their children from class 2 onwards, even if they don't see college, which is higher education, even if they can take their children to class 10, which is a basic of the secondary, they are now more or less fit to be self-reliant.
Our project is, we help some children for that is supplying their study materials and other necessities. And then we have found that they need help, much more help in their studies to prepare their lessons. I prepare them for their exams, and they are getting now promotions, and thus we can stop that dropout problem.
Education is another field that is being focused on in most of our programs and projects all over the country, and we sponsor children and see that they get educated, because that is the way to empowerment.
Education empowers, and I'm one of the few educated women, a lawyer, and I see around me the underprivileged, deprived, helpless women, and I as Sir Optimus strive to educate these women through knowledge by giving them training to uplift their lives. And our 5 project, which has trained 110 people from the nearby slums, did just that by imparting them education in personality development, geriatric care and toddlers care, and housekeeping, personality management, which really help these women to improve their lot. Our other project, the creche, where we again deal with women who are the parents of the toddlers in the creche, and who are again domestic helps, are again from that same background. And we do our best to guide these women by giving them solutions to their basic needs and problems in a simple way.
Inspiration for aspiration, inspiring the people, the young women to achieve their aspirations. So we go to the schools, we counsel them to be leaders, to overcome fear of examinations, to overcome fear of sibling, peer rivalry, everything. We talk to them continuously, we speak to the teachers, and we have been requested by the schools, 2 schools particularly, to come back again next year and start from the beginning of the year.
Social empowerment is as important in the tribal village as it is in any other part of the world. When we visited the village in the very beginning, our main job was to make a list of all the needs what we thought the villagers had. And of course, topping the list was sanitation. When we checked with the men folk, they didn't think sanitation was important. They would rather have cows and goats and make money out of them. But the women folk had a different opinion. They requested us to give them toilets so that their embarrassment of going to the wilderness early morning or late in the evenings would be ended. We built the toilets, so our work hasn't ended. The job of creating the awareness still continues. A leader plans and shows the way, and that's what I think all of us in Seroptimist International of Bangalore have done for this little community.
Our endeavor has been to collaborate with people on empowering the underprivileged children we work with, whether it is directly, like it was in the case where we sent 16 girls to be trained at a beauty parlor, and they were professionally qualified in different aspects of, it could be hair cutting or massages or, manicure, pedicure, and they were professionally qualified for a job after they finished that course. The course was sponsored by the state government, and they also received certification for the course. So that was directly empowering these girls for further employment.
Generally, the aim is to empower women so that not only are they empowered, but they believe in themselves as a woman and what they can achieve. And thereby one would hope that they would make good leaders, because once they have the strength within them, they would automatically be good leaders.
We had the prison project. There we taught how to draw cards, and after selling the cards, the money which we gathered used to be put within the account of the prisoners. Now I remember a lady prisoner, after she got free, her husband came to my house and said that she is earning money with that teaching of drawing cards. So that's wonderful.
In the Seroptimist clubs, we have many projects which work to empower women. We try capacity building and life coping skills. Particularly in SI Chennai downtown, we have a crisis center which caters to women who are in distress. They need to get back to their families and also be empowered to learn skills which are from which they are able to generate an income.
We have a different project where education is concerned. We've named this Girls Moving Forward. It's a 3-year long project in which we look at training girls just out of schools who do not have the opportunity to learn life skills. Our own members teach them different life skills such as home budgeting, nutrition and diet, anger management, and grooming, first aid. And we also give them skills to do something in their spare time which can help them to earn money. Something like making paper bags, which also helps the environment. Also encourages them to proceed with their skills of art, something that they would like to do and pursue.
And I think that the Soroptimists have achieved this in various fields. One, particularly through education, which we all know empowers a woman. And not only that, in things like counseling projects and also microcredit, where the woman feels financially empowered. And financial empowerment, of course, makes a woman stronger in every field in her social life. And not only have we achieved this with other women, we ourselves, having worked with women of different